y. See, because you cannot add c over y to the rest of the additives or the rest of the fractions because this fraction has a different denominator. It's y instead of x. So you would not add them. This is the form that it would take. And you should write these as notes. These are notes. Now an example, we could say of this here. Another common fraction. Now, let's say we have 7/2 plus 14/2. Okay? That's going to give us 7 plus 14 halves. 7 plus 14 over 2 will give us 21 halves. Okay? 21 halves. Now this is an improper fraction. So we say 21 over 2 equals 20 plus 1 over 2. Okay? 20 plus 1 over 2. So that gives us 20 over 2 plus 1 over 2. Okay? So 20 over 2, that gives us 10. 10 plus 1/2. So 10 plus 1/2. Okay? So 21 over 2 is 10 plus 1/2, or you say 10 and 1/2. That's a mixed fraction. So if you follow along, you will learn as you follow along. Another example. Now let's say we have 7/2 plus 3/2 plus 4/4. Now here, these two fractions have like denominators, and this is the unlike denominator. Okay? Now you can convert these into like denominators first, or we can add them first. It's easier. It will be easier for you to add them. And this becomes 7 plus 3 over 2 plus 4 over 4. Or you could say it's just 1, really. But now 7 plus 3, that gives us 9 halves. Plus 4 fourths. Now, there's 2 methods we could follow with this. You could convert this into a like denominator and then add them, the fractional forms, or you could notice the fact that 4 over 4 is equal to 1. So you get 9 over 2 plus 1. Or 1 plus 9 over 2. Or 1 and 9 halves. 9 halves and 1. You say that's the mixed fraction. 1 and 9 halves. Okay, 1 and 9 halves. You pronounce that 1 and 9 halves. Or, excuse me, 9 halves. Put a 5 there. Now that's the first way we could do that. We're still going to get an equivalent answer. Now the second way, like I said, is we can convert it to different terms. So to convert, in order to add these using this method, we want to use this method to add these 2. So we know that 4 over 4 equals 1. We already know our answer is 1 over 1 and 9 halves. 1 and 9 halves. We know that that's our answer, but apply the rule. So the object here is to see if you can apply the rule. Do you know what you're doing? So 9 over 2, we want to multiply the denominator by 2, because 2 times 2 equals 4. And then we want to multiply the numerator by whatever number we multiplied our denominator by, in order to keep the proportion of the fraction the same. And now we're going to add, and bring over the rest. Now 9 times 2 is 18. Two times 2 is 4. And we're going to add that to 4 over 4. Okay? So we get 18 fourths plus 4 fourths. So that's 18 plus 4 over 4. That's going to give us 22 fourths. That gives us 22 fourths. And what kind of fraction is that? That is 24 fourths, or 22 fourths, is an improper fraction. Because the numerator is larger than the denominator. Okay? 22 over 4 is an improper fraction.